Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honor to the Apostle Nelson, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai have mercy upon you. Alright, y'all, let's get down to work. Well, that's the least I can say for the world, outside of the government employees. Because the name of this brother's video here, I'm on the brother's page, the Hope for Elect 3. All work, no pay. So for those of you all know, everybody familiar with that. Because their federal employees are not what? Getting paid. Well, we're going to see how they're going to drain out, but until now, make a great lesson. Let's get into it.
Alright, y'all, I'm headed into the office and we have shut down. The government has shut down. And I don't even know. Y'all hear them damn chickens? That's a video for another day. Roosters, chickens. But anyway, the government has shut down. And I don't even know what's going on. I'm going into the office. Y'all. This has been such a roller coaster ride as a government worker. I've worked for the government for 35 years and I loved my job, and it was always like the safest place to work as far as the security, you know. So for this to be happening is like, wow. Now, we've been through stuff like this before, but there was never threats of layoffs and things like that. So for that to be in the air is like, wow. It's real, real crazy. So, say a prayer for us, federal workers. We're shut down. I don't know if I'm supposed to work, if I'm going to work for free. I have no idea, y'all, but I am being loyal to the cause and I am headed to work.
Well, they fucking did it. They shut the government down, bro. They shut the government down. And what does that mean for my service members? Well, they didn't create a payout act. So until they resolve this issue, you're not getting paid. Service members will not be getting paid until this issue is resolved. How do you tell a soldier to come to work if they ain't getting paid? How do you motivate a soldier? They got bigger shit to worry about. They gotta figure out their bills. How you supposed to handle that and maneuver that? Yes, you get back pay whenever they fix this. But come on, bro. Come on. Navy Federal and USAA are offering or will be offering loans with 0% APR. So essentially, they're just going to give you your paycheck, and when you get your back pay, you pay them back. But this shit is just, it's, I don't know, man.
Child, I woke up and the government was shut down. I am a federal employee, honey. I had to, at midnight, I decided I could not go to work today. I had to take off of work. I could not do it. Mental health the mental health comes first, honey. I couldn't do it. So I had to take off. I took my kid. I still had to get up, though. Normal time. I had to take my kids to school. But I got me a Starbucks and I got me some egg white bites, and I'm getting back in the bed. Y'all can stress me out maybe Friday, but today and tomorrow, I'm feeling like it's going to be some mental health days.
Okay, now that the government just shut down and I'm a federal employee, where the sugar daddies at? Where the sugar daddies at? The ones that don't want no sugar. Pass me one, because we finna have to work and not get paid until the lift is up, the band is up? What? Baby, send me the sugar daddies. I'll send you a foot picture. Wait, come on. Where the sugar daddies at? Because these bills still rolling in.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, I made the post yesterday, letting them know, like, going through crazy times. So the government is shut down, and you know what that means for us. I mean, you're going to work, but you're not getting paid until they come up with some resolution. And I know a little people be like, this happened every year. But the resolution is usually already in place before the shutdown. The day before, a couple days before. So service members know we're still going to have a paycheck. Now, if you have Navy Fed and USAA, they will be, they're still going to pay you. And then when the resolution happens, and, you get the back pay, you just pay them back and you deal with all of that. But yeah, man. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just laughing because, like, for what? Come on, y'all. Like I said, we still got to come to work on a daily basis. We still going to come to work. But how do you tell the junior enlisted? How do you tell the ones without Navy Fed, USAA, hey, you still come to work? How do you instill that camaraderie, that morale within them? Yeah, we do it because it's our career, it's our job, but we like to get paid too. Hey, we don't like working for free, so we'll just see what happened today and the days after this, but it's October 1st.
All right. It's amazing how these I know you put a couple brothers up in there, but you notice every eve that they put up in there, especially this one right here. Well, these last two right here, these which one? That first one right here. Sorry as hell, lazy as hell, sorry. You wanna know why she lazy and sorry as hell? Because first thing she do, you think about, she get her kids up, and I'm quite sure, even though she getting all that money from the federal government, you can bet she getting something from the government, stamps or something. She getting something. Maybe even getting she may be paying a portion of rent. Why? Why do I say that? Because what's the first thing she say? She gonna jump her lazy ass right back up in the bed, eat, and then go lay down instead of going what? Trying to find a second job or something, or a way to make some money. See, Eve love laying on her ass, and she think that old riding hold of her that she can always find a simp to do that. But now these brothers are not doing that, man. All work, no pay. A beautiful thing, and we love it. And this tramp here. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm always calling you tramps out. This tramp here. What's the first thing she say? I wanted to cut through it just to respond on this one right here. Let's get her back quick.
Okay, now that the government just shut down and I'm a federal employee, where the sugar daddies at?
See that? What the first thing she do? Why she ain't got no man? See, you can't make this shit up, man. First thing, where the sugar daddy? Now she won't. They go there. I don't need a man. Women. First thing she have. Where the sugar daddies at? Now, they love to say they ain't gonna do nothing for free. Now you finna work for free. Now what you gonna do? You gonna work for free? Cause that old hole you got now ain't no good now. Huh? Cause if she had someone, she would have someone to what? Pay her bill. She won't have no worry. If she had a man, you wouldn't have to worry about all that. You have to worry about all that. Now, well, guess what?
Where the sugar daddies at? The ones that don't want no sugar. Pass me one, because we finna have to work and not get paid until the lift is up, the band is up. What? Baby, send me the sugar daddy.
See? Yeah. The first precept the brother put in his video is, I'm gonna start there. I always start his precept first. And he got Proverbs 28 and 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. See, the Israelites, even though the so-called white people, they're catching hell too, but you know, most of us as so-called black people, we live check to check. Check to check. And Eve definitely lived check to check, because she don't know how to what? She don't know how to spend her money wisely. She don't know how to spend her money wisely. So she throw away her money on, look at her, nails, fake hair, and all that, and then girl trips. Every time they get a piece of money, they gone. Right? Ecclesiasticus 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Man, y'all got DJ Trump up in there. He ain't being cautious or giving or caring or being wise in any decision that he's making. You know, that's what a prudent man does. He make wise decisions. He doing what? He's that cruel Lord in Isaiah 19. And it's not gonna get better. It's gonna continue to get worse. You know, you laughing and giggling now, but in a minute you won't be laughing and giggling. All work, no pay. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are what? His officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Yeah, all y'all wicked. You work for the wicked. Now you're getting treated what? You're getting treated like back to where, like when you was the bed wench. You go lay down for free and do everything for free. Yeah. Everything for free. And we come into those times where you're not gonna be getting nothing for laying down for a man. You're gonna be grateful that he ain't gonna take your life. Man, y'all know how y'all know what's coming, man. Jacob trouble we in Jacob trouble. I can't say around the corner anymore. We in Jacob trouble. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You know, and let me speak on a couple of jakes I seen over here, with these men. Well, they all Jake, but you know, when I use the first of Jake, I just be talking about men. Then when I talk about so-called black woman, I say Eve. But we all Jakes, because we all come out of the tribe or the 12 tribe of the children of Israel. Anyway, these Jakes over there, y'all over there helping them people out. Ain't no telling. You never know. Helping people out to do what? To cause genocides over there in the so-called Middle East. You know. So like I just said in verse 2, or read in verse 2, the ruler of the city is such all they that dwell therein. All y'all work for the federal government. They told you to do something that you know is not right. You're gonna do it anyway. Because why? Because American people, they selfish as hell, man. Who is more selfish than American people, man? Verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people. Huh? They are destroying this system, and they're doing a wonderful job doing it, because they're trying to what? That's Esau Edom, the wicked elite, trying to establish their birthright. How is he trying to establish that? By tearing down every what we know as society, to what? To start his new world order. This is what's going on. But a lot of you people can't see it and not gonna see it because y'all worried about partying too much. That's all y'all worried about, partying and hanging out. When the next party is, when the next girl trip, when the next whatever. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Because right now the wicked are in authority, so the people moan. But the righteous, I don't want to butcher it. That's 29 and 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressors increase. No, I won't. The people rejoice. Oh, okay, that's what I want to say. When the righteous, roughly paraphrasing, when the righteous when the wicked in authority, the people moan. Damn, I'm butchering it for real, ain't? When they got a few precepts on my mind, I'm trying to keep them in my head. But once I'm trying not to ramble too much because I forgot the precept that I got in my head, right? But when the people, let me read this right here first, so I can get that thought back. The power of the earth is given. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time He will set over it one that is profitable. So I was trying to quote, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked are in authority, the people moan, which is the Israelites. So we're going back into being rulers of the earth. So hey, it is what it is. But that one of the bad precepts I was thinking about was 29, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressors increases, means sins. But the righteous shall see his fall. So this is what we see, witnessing and seeing right now. Seeing the fall of what? Of this said kingdom. Because, hey man, one thing about Esau Edom, what precept? Okay, I know where I want to go. Ecclesiasticus, verse. What I want? Ecclesiasticus 10. I started out 10. Let's go to verse 8, which is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. This is what you're seeing. Like I say, they are what? In the inner workings of America, they are destroying it. And they're going to continue to destroy it. And you people you're going to find yourself in a predicament to where, now they giving you resources for you to do, but one thing about American people, they like their money in their hand, right? Whether it's actually in their hand or on a card. But because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is the earth ashes proud? The two most proud people on the face of the earth is Esau Edom. We're in America. I'm saying America. Esau Edom. Well, women too. In the West, let's just say the West, is Eve. Now your struggles are what? Are right at your doorstep. Why is earth ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. And such one setteth his own soul to sell, because what? While he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. But one thing about that ball that goes into not having morals or integrity, But we know that Esau, Edom, he had never had morals or integrity. But to many, let me see, said that his appearance, because most people are what? Are brain dead. Most of American people are literally brain dead and can't decipher the truth if it fell on the top of their heads, man. And saying, hey, here it is right here, and clucking right on top of their head. They will never be able to decipher what's real and what's not, what's real and fake. It ain't gonna happen. Now let's go to that classic, which is let's go back in the Apocrypha. Actually, right over, which is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. So you all have put your trust in what? In Esau, Edom, the wicked of the earth. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So he's never going to what? You can't trust Esau. And like I always say, and you can't talk about Esau, Edom, the wicked of the earth, and leave Eve out. You can't be left out, Eve. Eve, you've been warned for what? For many decades concerning this devil. And now, here we are. The grinding has what? Has ceased. Yeah. That reminds me. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, which is 12. Ecclesiastes 12. What did I just say? The grinding cease. Yes, the grinding cease, meaning Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator, which is something Eve in the wicked, the way of the wicked, Esau, Edom. He don't worship the Lord. He worship his own God, which is Jesus. Right? That's the oppressor's God. And Eve, who worship the oppressor's God more than Eve? Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days, which is what we are in, Jacob's trouble. The evil days are here. All talk and concerning Jacob's trouble coming Jacob's trouble is here now. In the days of thy youth, and it's only gonna get what? Get wild and a lot of you all are not ready for what's about to take place. You're laughing now. You're being perfect, and you got a simple two here and there, but now most men now, they're not sipping for no woman, man. They're not taking care of a baby mama. Even the government has unlatched from Eve. So you remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days, Jacob's trouble, come not, nor the years draw near, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Are we not in that time now? Are we not in that time now? Yes, we're in that time. She's laughing and playing and having fun right now, but guess what? All that fun is gonna what? It's gonna cease from being laughter. Her laughter is gonna turn into a cry. The point where I want to get is verse 3, which is what I made, and which is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, are they not trembling? Are they not trembling and scared, or being in job scared concerning them having a way to make some kind of living? Are they not? Yes, they are. And the strong men shall bow themselves, in the grinding cease. No jobs. No more, no way, no, the grinding cease, meaning no way for you to buy just basic nourishment for food and drink. You can't drink out of none of these rivers. Esau, Edom, then poison everything. You can't even drink water out your hydrant, man, without getting sick. And y'all want to continue this way of living and this devil's a wicked queendom, man, that's no way to live, man. But hey, a lot of you are satisfied with fake food and poison water and dying. Most of you are not even making it to 50 years old, 60 definitely. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. What is that darkness? Meaning no future. You can't see. They're not giving you a way out. You will not have a way out, and you won't be laughing and playing around when that time comes. Hey, I say it all the time, man. You know, a lot of women, y'all gonna be looking for a box to live in, something to keep you from the sun or the shelter or even rain, man. Yeah, you're gonna be happy to get a bottle of water, man, from a man. The world lets him out some simp. Where all the sugar daddy? Okay, sugar. Keep thinking sugar daddy gonna save you in that day. The sugar daddy catching hell himself. Look at him. The two men, I'm quite sure the two men that's in there, they work for the government and shit. The military always gone. You think Eve ain't screwing? Huh? Getting that check, monthly check from the government. All that shit gonna stop around here in a minute, man. Verse 4, Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the door shall be shut in the what? In the streets. Now look at the businesses. What that one? The main one recently, which is where y'all be going to go to drink that damn that poison ass coffee. Starbucks. Starbucks. They closing all those stores. You haven't heard about that? Look into it. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding cease. Meaning what? No work. Well, man. When the sound of the grinding is low. Meaning no work. And shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And all the daughters of music shall be what? Shall be brought low. No more partying, going on your girl trip, like I said. Huh? You know, y'all been abusing this world more than what? More than ever. You women, man. Y'all been abusing this world. And who abused this world more than Eve, man? Getting everything from what? From her white daddy. Which is the government. Now we have came what's that precept? Isaiah. Bear with me. It's 24. I know y'all hate me. A lot of women don't listen to this channel because it's a truth channel. Meaning, there's no catering to feelings and emotions. And because, if you want somebody to cater to your feelings and emotions and trying to dig in your pocket, you go to church. Go to church, and get them lies. And in the process of you getting them lies, the judge is getting paid. Not the judge, but the pastor getting paid. Well, even the judges and the prosecutors, they all been using you all for what? For that purpose. You think they care about these men? Care about y'all getting money from these men? They don't give a damn about y'all getting money from these men, man. All they care about is you all. That's why you think that they make the men pay the money, because they know the men gonna pay it. Your lawyer fees. The men gonna pay the lawyer fee. You women, y'all ain't not gonna pay no lawyer fee. They know y'all are very undisciplined, and you're not gonna pay anything. You'd rather go and because you can't make you're not a decision maker, man. When it comes to, especially something as basic as what? As paying bills. Y'all don't do that. And you know you don't do it. Isaiah 24 in verse 24 and 3. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken this word. How has he spoken this word? Through his prophets. We've been warning you all for decades now that these times are coming. All work, no pay. Got to quote the brother title. All work, no pay. And now we're here. Now what are you going to do? Let's go down to verse 8. The mirth of what? Of tabrets ceases. What mirth? Joy, fun, laughter. It's over with. The mirth of tabrets ceases with the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth. The joy of the harp cease. They shall not drink wine with song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. That's an example of with this young lady, that young lady with them dreads in her head, saying she went to Starbucks and got her some coffee. I think she said Starbucks, and then she got her some food wherever she said she went, right? And she got back in her bed. But guess what? When she get up, she still gonna have the same problems. She still gonna have the same problem. But what do a man do? This is why men are needed in the home. Because a man is gonna what? He gonna, damn, well, let me see what I gotta do now. I gotta do such. But the thing is, you gotta work for nothing. They shall not drink wine with strong drink. Drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. It's just like the word. You know, y'all want to hear all the sweet things in the Bible, but you don't want to hear the bitter portions of it when the hell comes. You know, and you got to stop doing something that you like doing, like mainly being lustful. The city, verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. That's a miracle. There's no other place on the planet Earth that have more confusion than this place here. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. That's no bigger confusion than that. When the basic ways of life is a man and a woman and getting together and having children. That's life. That's living. And the world knows this. The world knows this, but our counterpart, they would. They can't seem to get it right. Because why? Because you're not going to get it right. Not during this time. But in the kingdom, you're going to be in order. You're not going to have to worry about none of the wickedness that Eve is pushing out. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth, which is the joy of the land, is gone. It's gone. So what are you gonna do? Soon you gonna wish you had them same roosters. That woman that was talking about those roosters. Talking about for another story. Yeah, you ain't gonna have nobody. Soon they're gonna shut these social media down. You ain't gonna have nobody to talk to tell lies to. You know, most of y'all get on here and tell lies and concerning whatever it is. You know, y'all have learned the devil ways. You know, to be dishonest and not be truthful, and especially with your walk. You know, like I say, soon she gonna wish she had them damn same roosters or chickens for what? For food. She gonna wish she had them. You know, all because Eve, you have allowed this devil to what? To show you, even you Jakes too, which is you so-called black men, but you know who have done this on a larger scale and worked with the government than the so-called black woman, right? All because they have allowed this devil to show them what a home was. without I don't need a man. Wicked ass culture. That's what that is. Y'all have literally created a portion of, let's go back over here to Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 16. Right? An enemy speaketh sweetly with his what? With his lips. But in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. Yeah, come on in here. We got you. You ain't got to worry about your rent. You ain't got to worry about nothing. We got you. We got your child. Don't worry about him. They've showed you the way of what? Of how to keep the man at the home, and for you all to have a plush life, comfort. But in reality, you know, most of you all crying yourself to sleep all the time because you got these little young jakes with their pants sagging on their ass and running through you, and you can't keep them. You can't keep them. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit, meaning the grave. Now you would. Now you definitely gonna go into your pit, because a lot of you are gonna take your life, man. I know you're gonna do. You're gonna starve. You're gonna starve. Most you're gonna starve. You're not gonna have any. You know, we're gonna come into the time where the strong will survive, and who is more stronger than a man? All of that to my men and women are equal. You're gonna see real soon, because this is gonna come down to only the strong will survive, and you got these. Eve and these simps, y'all won't listen, man. Now you're gonna see all of you women that are bossing your man around. He gonna be looking for you for guidance when that hell comes. And the only person that are gonna know, gonna have that true guidance, because they're gonna have the true wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Lord, which is from the scriptures. And the Lord is gonna be with what? His people, man. They're gonna know the true way on how to survive, and the Lord gonna send them help. But guess what? You wicked jokers, you're not gonna get any help. You're gonna allow Esau Edom to run you into the ground, which is that pit, which is the grave. He will weep with his eyes, but if he see opportunity, and what is better opportunity than now to not pay y'all anything when the economy is screwed, and you ain't got no man in the home. He will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Who taking your jobs? Esau Edom, the wicked of the earth, the so-called white man. If not adversity at your doorstep, yes. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, he's pretending to help you. Oh, don't worry about it. You know, you get some payback, and we got a plan for you. This and that there. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. You know, because these things are going to take place, whether you want it to or not. Yet shall he what? Shall he undermine thee? Esau Edom don't give a damn about y'all, man, or these jobs, because he wanted all. If he could just rake through y'all and just not tell you, say, well, you're not gonna get paid. You lost your job. Go on about your business. That's what he really wants to tell you. But you know, he's a smooth man. You know, nobody's more smoother than Esau Edom when it comes to telling lies. And then turn right around. As soon as you turn your back and walk off, he stab you in the back. Verse 18 of Ecclesiasticus 12 and 18. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his consonant. Backstabbing devil, man. This is what we got. Your good plush jobs has come to an end. So on that note, I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rokah Kodash, Shalom.